Every time. It's the sound that I forget. There we go. Welcome back to the Shady Harbor with me, Little Fox. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I slept in. No excuses, just slept in. I slept in, fuck everyone. Lol, just kidding. Love you all. Alright, let's get this grind started, and then we can get into the content. Yeah, the Vice article keeps on getting taken down, so don't fucking, like, copyright strike me. Please no report. Can't hear anything? Yep, good. Got sound now. Alright, Elder Scrolls Online, you get turned down because you're too loud. Whew! Haven't been on Twitter in so long. Ooh. That's awesome. The first thing I saw when I clicked on Twitter, I'm like, oh, I haven't looked at Twitter lately. The Tabernacle. Oh, there's the Tabernacle responding to the Prime Minister of the UK, Rishi Sunak, and also having that's a good thing. Look, that thing there, the United Kingdom government official thing, that's actually a pretty decent addition to Twitter. Someone must have passed that through without Elon noticing. The Tabernacle replying, fascist. Alright. Everyone's, like, talking about, The Last of Us, but like I just don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone I've offended by saying that I just don't care about The Last of Us. It's not the kind of game that I usually enjoy playing anymore. I used to really enjoy single player experiences in closed worlds, but these days I like games that I can create shit in with the more interactive stuff, and also this, where there's not only is there a grind, there's also 10% cheap. Ooh, loungewear. Armory slot is on special, 15% off though. That's fucking nothing. For this character, that's pretty shit. Meh. Outfit slot for this character, like only one character. Fucking hell. That's 1,000 crowns. What is that in Australian dollars? What's 1,000 crowns? Let's have a look. £1,000 crowns. So you've got a 750 crown pack for $10 and a 1,500 crown pack for $18.45. So to be able to set a different outfit for my character, for one of my characters, I would have to pay like almost $20. $20 fucking dollars. Like, that isn't that you can buy Terraria for $20. Less than that, Australian. That's just fucking, that is so awful. Fuck you, Bethesda. Like, I love this game, and I love the games that you make, but the monetization of this game is just like every other microtransaction ridden mess. It just That's just such a bad fucking deal. Like, I would like maybe $5 Australian, maybe, but an acceptable amount would be $2 Australian. No, fuck that. Not even $5. Make it, well, for one thing, number one, you need to make it earnable in-game without actually spending a dime. Even though we don't have dimes in Australia. You should be able to get everything in here. Yeah, everything in here should be earned. You should be able to earn all of those in-game. It's just... yeah, that's just, Ooh, I haven't actually looked at how many... like, see, Seals of Endeavour are things that you can earn, right? At least you can earn those. There's not much that I really care about getting, even though that looks fucking awesome. Looks pretty epic, but... no. Stone Law looks fucking epic as fuck, though. A bear. Fuck, yeah. It's 8,000 though. That's a lot. Oh, look at the cute eyes. But yeah, all of these things cost so much money. Like, most of these things would cost as much as a... I really actually want that. I do want that. The Gear Falcon gather. But, you know, I can actually earn that through gameplay, at the very least. 15 players, 7 public dungeon group events, 2 arenas. I don't know how to do those things. Pardon me. I know how to do these, though. 10 items at a woodworking table. Oh, easy. Easy! Let's run through this shit. Wait for more people to join before I start talking about the Callaghan response. Which, unfortunately, not enough. Pardon me. Just not cricket, unfortunately. I do need to deconstruct, yes. I'm just wondering whether I should get the extra researching, put some skill points into the researching tree so I can get that done and dusted on all of my characters. But it's not really necessary, so I don't think I'll bother. Researching is good. Another day on that. I finally learned how to use the store, so I'm actually starting to put stuff on sale at low prices, so people can buy them easier. Ah. Alright, it's all good. Okay, this is gonna be a quick one this morning. Log out. Move on to my next character. My next. What do they call? Why do they call them toons? I hate that. Oh, that's what I forgot to put up. Love this music. Why? Hey, shame! Good night and good luck. What do you mean? Are you going to bed? Are you going to bed? Just popping in to say hi before you go to sleep. You sleep? Bro, you sleep? Nothing to research. Probably. Oh. Oh well. You sleep well. Night-night. Don't forget, you always make my day every time I see you pop up in my chat. Appreciate everything you do. Ooh. What do I got here? Reaches? No. What about boots? Yeah, boots. Helmet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I count 6 then? What's wrong with my eyes? Oh, 5 days, 5 days, 4 days. Kill. Don't need to deconstruct anything. And that's it for you, except to find the horseman and find out what times, because I kind of missed half my day yesterday because I had so much delivery work yesterday. Haha, 6 hours. So. So that was good at least. But I hope you're okay. A shame. I think you already left and went to bed, but I hope he's okay. Yeah.
Greetings, farewell, my good friend.
You know what might be fun? I might, while I've got some spare minutes, do my champion points on this character. Or at least the crafting ones. The crafting skill tree, I should say. Yeah, so I haven't even done them yet. Or have I? Interesting. I want to do all of the sneaky ones. Don't need to do that one at all. The radius you can be detected by sneaking by 1 meter per stage. That's pretty good. Increase the amount of golds. Golds gained. Fade away. I don't really need to remove gold from my bounty because that's meh. Yeah, I need to go up this direction here. I'm gonna redistribute everything. I can't. I don't have the coin. Hey, Changrai, how you going? Forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, button. Withdraw 3,000. Where are you? Yeah. There we go. Now I can start. You getting ready to leave? Yeah, I was actually looking at FIFO jobs the other day, but I couldn't find anything entry level. Everyone wants like experience and shit. I just want to drive trucks. If I can find a one-on, one-off, I don't know if I can take it. Yeah, I don't know where to look. MRL? BHP. Should I search their websites then, I guess? Here we go. Every quarter. Yeah. Okay. BHP and MRL, huh? Yeah. I know. I went to an interview for FedEx, but like, but I'm glad I didn't get a call back on that one because I went in there and it was so fucking corporate. I fucking hated the atmosphere. It was awful. I went in there, I'm just like, yeah, this place is not for me. Definitely not. Yeah, it's the kind of place that will say that it's the kind of like large corporation which will say, we're a family, we're a family, we treat people like family here, and I'm just like, yeah, so like, you expect us to do free labor and take any kind of abuse without any kind of what is it called? You taking responsibility? Yeah, FedEx. Yeah, nah. I could feel it. I've been in that many different workplaces now. I can just fucking walk into a place and feel the atmosphere now. Lynn Fox. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be hilarious if I was driving a truck with a sign, big fuck off sign saying you're passing another fox, and like literally in there is me, Fox, little fox. Get it? All right, this is what I need to do. I need to do. Okay, woodworking is still not that, but it's provisioning and clothing. I need to start leveling up on this character. I should maybe just look up like a list of all the truck companies in Perth and look at their websites one by one. It's just a bitch doing that. Heck, might even look for a cabinet making job again. Get back into that fucking shit. Oh yeah. I just need an N. Wait, that's blacksmithing, no. Blacksmithing is polymorphed. Research. Yep, I'm researching now. Nothing. Yeah, I know I can use my skills, but cabinet makers get paid, like, nothing. Like, there are places that don't even pay you 30 bucks an hour to be a cabinet maker. That's not a living wage. And, like, for the amount of bullshit that you have to put up with in cabinet making, it's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. They expect everything to be done yesterday, and they expect, they if you don't come in on a Sunday... Now, if you don't come in on a Saturday, don't expect to come in on a Sunday. That's literally every fucking cabinet making place I've stepped into. They've treated me like absolute shit. That's why I don't use my my qualification anymore, because like it's just fucking shit. Yeah, recruitment companies. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna write that down. Because it's really hard going on to Seek and like everything's like not knowing what it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't want... It's not necessarily about being paid more. I just want to be paid fairly for the expectations that they have for me. You know what I mean? Like, if they're going to pay me shit, then they shouldn't expect me to, like, work hard at the end of the day. And hey, I'd be okay with that. If you pay me shit and then I can fuck around as much as I like, then yeah, I'm down for that. But if you pay me shit and then expect me to give you 100%, 150% of my life, if you want me to work 70 hours a week, no, you can fuck off. I'm done with that. I'm too old for that. I'm over that. I'm sick of that. And like, I'm sick of I'm sick of companies taking advantage of other people that I know, like listening to other people, having to hold my fucking tongue because I know that they love the place that they work at, and then like me knowing that they're getting taken advantage of, and it's just like it's heartbreaking, that shit. Nah, it shits me to no end. Alright, so she is done. The mail. Log out, get the fuck out of Oregon chat, because Oregon is Oregon and ESO is basically Florida. Ellsworth is pretty sick though. Four years ago, after 20 years being a chef, yeah. Like, I would love actually work. I actually miss working in a kitchen. Like, I know that the only kitchen I've ever worked at was McDonald's, but like, I actually enjoy working in kitchens. What I don't enjoy is the unreasonable expectations placed on you in a service role. If I owned the fucking kitchen, then I'd be able to run it the way I want. It'd be awesome to just like own like a little bed and breakfast somewhere. Not a fucking like a proper old school one. I mean like we're yeah, old school. Old school. All right. Where's the clothing? There you are. Researching. All done. That was quick. Holy shit, I run fast. Do I have any more points now? Ooh, I can put more points down. Alright, so... Speedy G. Let's check. So, this is my craft tree. Pardon me. Breakful Wanderer, Plentiful Harvest, Master Gatherer, 75. How much did you get of it after 20 years of hard fucking work? That's entry-level money. Fuck them. It's just disgusting. Honestly. It's just fucking disgusting. Hero's Vigor. Where's Hero's Vigor? Hero's Vigor. Which one's Hero's Vigor? Where is it? No. Hero's Vigor. Tireless Guardian. Hmm? The fuck? Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't even do that one yet. Why can't I do that one? Mystic Tenacity. Oh, that's why. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Jeez. That's just an insult. Okay, another 6-hour one. Gotta wait for that. In the meantime, how am I doing for... Pardon me. All of these. Enchanting, I need to wait until I'm like 40. This one doesn't until 40. And the rest are all done. Yes. Makes it glorified, but it's not glorified. No. No, it's just like... Yeah. That's why I'd want to work in like a small cafe, like own a small cafe or a bed and breakfast or something, so that I could like actually watch people, see people enjoy the food I make and not have to work like harder than my body can fucking handle. Like, how much time do you actually spend like enjoying the fruits of what you've created? Like, I'm not talking about eating it, but like there is a satisfaction that I get from watching people eat my food that I made for them. I just never got. That's the one thing missing from all of these cooking jobs. It's just not being able to do that. Woohoo! Well, that's the morning grind done. Finally, I've actually done a morning grind within like an acceptable amount of time. Alright. Ah ha 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 to you too, asshole. Alright. My thoughts now. What am I doing now? How am I doing for skill points? Yeah. Runs and hexes is all good for skills. Actually... Yeah. You're disappointed going out to eat? Really? I hardly ever go out to eat. I have to say though, like, it's really interesting being a Uber delivery driver. I actually don't mind that work because there is also that satisfaction of delivering food to people. Like, you know, giving people their din-dins. Also, I changed my outfit. She looks all fucking epic as fuck with gigantic greatsword. More like a lump of steel. Haha. How the fuck? I don't know. Hey, that's another reason why I'd be a shitty cook. I can understand how the ingredients come together with seafood to make it taste good for other people. I just cannot stand the taste of seafood. But but it's weird because I can eat something with seafood in it and understand why someone would enjoy that. Does that make sense? Like, I can taste all the things that are pulling it together, but I hate the taste of the seafood. Is that normal? Like, I could taste test seafood, but like, I can't eat it because it'll just make me feel sick. That's cute. Whoever's that is. Yeah, there we go. So maybe I could just like work on my palate instead. Why does he walk all the way over there? Okay, let's go.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Oh yeah, I should check and see if I can defeat that bloody world boss.
Another day, another infernal.
If you're
hell.
seeking excitement, an explorer limped into town, warning of a giant dwarven colossus.
Yeah, no thanks.
Use of it.
I'm good.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors.
What happens when you overcook seafood?
Tales of tribute.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Oh, I see. That's not what I want. On me. Yeah, slime craw. Which I only get by doing veteran shit. I don't know if I can do veteran shit. Hold on, I'm just gonna go to my inventory. Off we go to a wait rest. If you're waiting 15 minutes for chili mussels, there's something wrong because they take 3 minutes to cook. Interesting.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits.
I think, like, honestly, from what I've seen in every workplace I work in, 90% of the time, 99% of the time, the reason why shit gets cooked wrong is because the staff are overworked. 99% of the time. The staff are overworked, undertrained, and underpaid. Now, if those cooks back in the kitchen there, cooking your chili mussels, are getting paid 25 bucks an hour, are you really surprised? If the people cooking my food aren't paid enough, then, like, I'm not fucking surprised that this food is shit. Honestly. Nah, I'll never blame the employees. There is always a reason why something is wrong. And it is never laziness, because laziness is just a fob-off term used in order to silence criticism of companies. Yeah. Fair enough. Just makes me want to go back there and scream at the manager and tell them to actually, like, treat their staff properly. You know what I mean? Wait, what? Where am I going? Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, there's a thing. Tome of the Undaunted. Sign. Hey, I've signed something. Okay. Talk to my Al Ragath. Ah, you. Oh, Marge. Marge Al Ragath.
Our ranks of...
Okay. Fire on the red beard. Oh, okay, I'm talking to someone else now.
Is there something I
Medium
can do
rare
for
and never
you,
done right?
Undaunted?
Yeah. I don't know what's right.
Marge, Callaghan and I have been selected to curate. Make your introduction. The crew. I'd prefer. As I said, life itself.
Alright. Fine. Now what? Oh shit, I gotta talk to everyone now. Chief
You
Bane.
a talker or a... Faces are good. Good. Go on. In the old...
To Marge Alragath. That was this
Hey
bish.
there, scrub. You'd best stay back. Did she now? She must like you. My comrades look worse than they smell, don't they?
Alright, now what? Gained 1 champion point. The Mighty Quinn? Who's that?
Dig the axe.
What's this? Marge's mystery offer. Wayrest sewers. Oh, slime crawl set. Ooh. Okay, cool. So I gotta get 5 undaunted keys, I guess. Alright. Marge Alragath. Okay. Pledge Master. What's the pledge today?
The banished cells. High Kinlord Relis. The ancient unkillable Kinlord, isn't it? Are you going to let
I started a pledge. Banished cells 2. Okay. Kill Keeper Imril, the more of Infernal. Right. It's gonna be grinding. We gon' grind. Dungeon Finder. Random Veteran. The PS. Join queue. And while that's going on,
I cannot believe this place exists. Look at all these people. Look at all this stuff. Are you part of the Undaunted?
yes.
Can we go explore a dungeon? Oh,
Yes, we can. Wanneroo Road. Never went back 5 years and counting now. Yeah. The thing is, though, why would you go to a restaurant to eat a steak? I don't understand that part of it. I understand the logic to that. Because, like... the steak is, like, one of the quickest things to cook at home. And it's always so expensive going out. Like, I don't understand what someone else can do at a restaurant with a steak that I can't do at home.
Hear ye, card sharps and
And I'd rather learn how to cook a steak better at home than go out and get a steak. I can't. I'm $15 for steak night. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Also, I got a tiny tummy now, so. They now have cream egg chocolate. Ooh. Alright. Alright. about time to do something else. Alright, shall we go back? Let's go back to, a Jubilee reactor, I reckon. What is the time? It's 8:24. Right. Go out to Asian places. Ah.
And
so, like, yesterday we were watching this, and we got up to the point where I started talking about whether the ability to give birth is a woman's greatest strength, was the question.
we have to be very clear when we look at the nuances of birth.
I recognize that there are people who have different identities. There are biological women who identify as...
Biological women is like saying, hey, Changmaro, if you went to buy a steak, right, would you ask for a cow beef steak? Would you ask for a pig pork chop? Biological woman is the same as saying woman, because we're all biological. What they're trying to say is rebrand cis, AFAB, AMAB. They're trying to rebrand words in order to make them sound transphobic, basically. She is not using any kind of scientific language there when she's using the phrase. Well, yeah, it's redundant. It's redundant. Saying biological woman, what the fuck? I am biological. Yes, I am yes, hello, I am biological woman. It just basically reduces the identity of woman down to, like, biology, which doesn't make sense when you understand biology. i.e., HRT changes your secondary sexual characteristics. Yeah. Assigned female at birth. But she does, but this woman here is a conservative content creator. And so the intention there, because it's a dog whistle, the intention there behind that is to say that you cannot change your gender because of biology, which is anti-scientific. You can actually change your sex. And the only reason you would say that you can't change your sex is if you didn't understand how biology works. Like, you're working off of primary school biology there. You can change your hormones, you can change your secondary sexual characteristics, you can change all of the identifying factors that we use to identify sex at birth. Like, your gametes are not tested at birth, your chromosomes are not tested at birth. They look at your body parts, and then from that they make a guess. That's it. And then from there, the sex identification process ends, and we begin to impose societal norms on that baby, which is where gender steps in. So gender is how we treat people who are born with certain body parts. That's where they relate to it. But this is reducing it down to someone trying to say to trans women and trans men and non-binary folk that their gender is not valid because of their sex. And instead of trying to argue the science, they make up terms like biological woman instead. The term biological woman, in the way that she's using it, is literally just a made-up term. It's a dog whistle. It's like fascists saying You know, what is it? 1488. You know, it's like fascists saying 1488 or putting that number somewhere like in plain view. If I was to, like, I've had this so many times. Like, I'll be driving around Perth with my boyfriend, right? And I will point out the car. I'm like, that person's a Nazi, and he'll be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, how can you even tell? And I'm just like, look, there's a skull with 18 teeth on the back of his car. His number plate includes the numbers 1488, and it's a custom plate. Like, he has chosen those numbers, and so dog whistles are designed to make people like me sound stupid. Pardon me. People like me sound stupid. And for people like them to create, to basically signal to their groups that, there it is. That they're, that they are the same as them, to be able to create communities around that. So what she's doing here by saying biological woman, that is a dog whistle that transphobes use in order to signal to other transphobes that they are a safe person to... Hello? What are you doing? You okay, buddy? They are a safe space to be transphobic in. So, like, it's important just never to truly engage with that bullshit. I'm doing a thing right now, hold on. Where's our tank? There we go. We're flying through this thing. Oh. Ugh. Alright. Use it! Damn! Wait, why have we got 3 people here? Oh, we got a companion now. What? Oh, well that works. Oh wow, okay, how did I die? The fuck? Like, I just randomly died out of nowhere. This stuff is hard. Dang.
As men and then go on to give birth. I would argue, however, that those people are still biological women.
Yeah, and that's the that's the transphobic side of things, is the idea that they are not real women at that point. And that's just not true at the end of the day. That's just not true. I don't know what I died from so quickly that time. What the fuck did I die from then? From Elizabeth Shanice. I died. That's fucking annoying. Oh, yeah, there we go. What the fuck? Where is the healer? My gosh. What the hell? Why am I dying? What is attacking me?
There. The barrier has been dispelled. Now to find out what they were so interested in protecting.
This does bother me. I'm sorry to be distracted. This is harder than I thought.
And I know that is something that can offend many, but that stands as my belief.
So the correct term is actually cisgendered woman. Cis means same. It means that you identify with the birth that you were assigned. And so, you know, I just really, really wish that we would kind of be a little bit more mutable to the terminology, because I think that's what really is going to open up that dialogue and that discussion.
If I may, I think the crux of the conversation kind of comes back to, are trans women women? And I think if we don't agree there, it's going to be very difficult to kind of keep the conversation going or even agree on the points that you guys are talking about, because if we don't believe that trans women are women, then the conversation kind of ends there in terms of whether they're like men can give birth or not, if that makes sense.
I'm not sure that's the case. I feel like the ability to give birth is not like the end-all be-all of a woman's like meaning and life and
exactly
herself and her personality. And I think that if you can acknowledge that, I would also then maybe challenge the idea that womanhood, as opposed to like a female sex, like womanhood is a consistent thing that has always been one way.
So how would you define womanhood?
You sound like Matt Walsh.
yeah. So yeah, this is the easy one. A woman is someone who identifies as a woman. Now, what a woman is to that person is informed by their experiences in life. So basically how... Oh, gosh. I fucked up already in that one. So basically, because I'm doing two things at once, and this is like taking all of my attention. So a woman is informed through a dialectical process between what society says a woman is and what the individual feels as a person a woman is. So at the end of the day, a woman is what that individual decides a woman is. It's both informed by society, and the individual informs the rest of society what a woman is. It changes over time. That's why we had men who wore high heels in the old days. That's why we had men in wigs and makeup, you know, in the old French kings. All of that stuff. What gender is changes. It changes, like, at the end of the day. Yeah. Gender is a social construct which is informed both by the individual and society interacting with each other to create that identity. It's the same as money. It's the same as race to a certain degree. Like, that's how social constructs work. It is not a biological factor. When we're talking about whether a trans woman is a woman, we're not talking about whether they were born with a cock or a vagina. Like, that's not the conversation we're having. We're having a conversation about the roles we take in society. And if a woman decides that she is going to take the role she sees as woman in society, that is what we call a woman. using biology is just a awful way of describing this stuff, because there is no one woman on Earth who has the woman biology. There is no one biology that encompasses all women. So instead of talking about things in that way, it's better to use social constructs to explain things. Using biology means that you exclude women that can't give birth. You exclude women who have XY chromosomes at birth. You exclude intersex people. You exclude so many people that it becomes a nightmare to try and organize society. It's much better to identify things using self-identification processes. Like that works better. That's why we do it. Because biology doesn't really explain why more women tend to work out of home as taking care of children. Biology doesn't explain that. It intersects with gender. Like, that's like a jumping off point. Like I said, like, biology intersects with gender in one way and one way alone. In the way that they were assigned at birth. After that, it's all social, baby. It's all social. It can intersect other times as well through the health system, but again, that's not how we interact with people in a society. We don't use our medical history in order to figure out whether we call someone she or he. We use social cues and constructs to come up with these ideas and use them. Oh, cool. I got a collectible.
It's a good question.
Women.
I mean, like, and she can disagree with what I've just said about the social construct aspect of this whole process, but she would be wrong because she doesn't have a scientific consensus to back up her opinions. All she has, like she said earlier, is God. Which, again, like, if you're going to try and use God to prove a point about objective reality, I need you to show me your objective reality. I need you to be able to show me without using the words of your pastor, without using the words of your parents, without using the words of the Bible, because that is secondary to objectivity. That is all subjectivity. You need to be able to show me true, objective God. You need to be able to show me your God. Summon him before me in order to use these arguments. Because if you can't, then we're not talking about objectivity. We have gone from objectivity to subjectivity. It's just not objective to look at things in these ways. Ah! Oh, died. I pressed the wrong button.
To me, is about standing in integrity. It is about being confident in who you are. And me, as a Black trans woman, should not be a threat to you. And what I see from a lot of cisgender women is they're trying to deem what womanhood is supposed to look like. I have my own perspective of womanhood. We can coexist in the same world, but the reality is we get so stuck on parts. Having a vagina is not the only thing that makes you a woman. I'm sorry. It takes integrity, it takes courage, it takes lifting other women
up.
I
love this woman.
It takes those things to begin to defy womanhood, and there's so many other different things.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, so if I were a white person and I said Blackness is about integrity and courage and kind of the same thing that you've used to define womanhood, and then I said I want to transition into a Black person and I'm white. And I'm redefining what Blackness is to fit what I view it as, right? There's no objective reality of what Blackness is. Would you consider that appropriation, or do you think that's something I should be allowed to do?
I consider that dodging, and I consider that comparing apples to oranges, because race and gender identity are two separate different things. Because when we look at race, we have to look at many, many different structures of what whiteness and white supremacy looks like, and how white supremacy can be manipulated manipulated into other things. And what happens is the closer you are in proximity to whiteness, you're able to weaponize it against other people. It reminds me a lot of Rachel Dolezal, who, you know, masqueraded as a black woman. It really did open up many more doors of conversations around it, but it's still wrong. It's still not fair because she will still ultimately have a privilege that I, as a black trans woman, would not begin to have.
What's interesting is that we're talking about race and gender, or as we probably like to call it on our side, sex. Race actually has a more understandable structure for people being transracial. Race does actually exist on a spectrum. I'm biracial. Many perceive me to be black, even though I am also half white and half black. We label people like President Obama as a black president, even though he is as well. Race has never had binary markers. It does exist on the spectrum. Gender, however, does have binary markers.
No, it doesn't. Oh, no. What? Wait, hold on. I was reading something differently. She's talking bullshit at this point. What? Oh my gosh, this is tricky. I just gotta, like, avoid the explodies. Oh, come on! Oh, I got blown into the friggin... I got blown into another fucking explosion. That's hilarious. Ah! Right, while that's going off, I'm gonna...
Talking about race and gender, or as we probably like to call it on our side, sex. Race actually has a more understandable structure for people being transracial. Race does actually exist.
What? No. Wait, race exists on the spectrum. What are you fucking talking about? Race is a completely different construct. Like, using race is a, using race to try and, like, or like, she said transracial. But I'm going to assume that she's not really talking about transracial. Transracial is when you have a adoptee who is of a different race from their parents. So she literally has no idea what she's talking about at the end of the day. Alright, stay away from that. And she's going to... And when it comes to race, it doesn't work as a spectrum. It works as a completely different social function. Like, the way race works is that there are intersections, not, like, spectrums. Oh my gosh, I died again. Kaboom! That killed me really, really fast. Dang it. Gosh, dang it.
Spectrum. I'm biracial. Many perceive me to be black, even though I am also half white
and so she just explained how her argument fails. Is because the way society treats her as a black woman, rather than biracial, kind of defeats the point she was trying to make there. That's so fucking dumb. Come on, res me. So what happened? Why that's wrong is because, like, as a biracial person, that you aren't able to take on the roles of either race as people denoted, because race is imposed upon the minority in order to for the majority, for the minority group, in order for the people of power to exploit them. Like, it's all about exploitation and the intersection of those things. It doesn't work on a spectrum between masculine and feminine. It doesn't work on a spectrum between black and white. It's just a completely different thing. It works differently. The way that people the way that it intersects with reality, just people interact with race completely different than they do with gender. So to bring up like adoptees, she's not, obviously. I just want to bring this point up at the end of the day. She is using the term transracial to talk about people who want to become a different race, basically. Come on. She wants, yeah, like, which is, yeah, that's different. That's different. That's not transracial either. That's just cultural appropriation. That's someone who is wanting to appropriate another person's culture, without experiencing any of the oppression that comes along with that. It's just cultural appropriation at the end of the day. Which, if we one day came to a point at which race isn't basically used to oppress people, as a way of oppressing people, then yeah, sure, we can go that way. But at the moment, we're just not in a position where people can choose their race, because it just, yeah. It's like the difference between minstrel shows and drag. The two things are both similar, but they have completely different outcomes and completely different social interactions. They don't work. Also, transracialism is about adopted children of people of a different race. Stop bringing stop fucking trying to appropriate the term transracialism. And stop calling it transracialism as well, and transgenderism, because that's not scientific. That's just not scientific in and of itself. All right, we need to do this. We need to do this. This is gonna be tricky. Give me heals, and I will be happy. No, did. Raz! Raz me, so I can continue to damage. Thank you. No?
And half black. We label people like President Obama as a black president, even though he is as well. Race has never had binary markers. It does exist on the spectrum. Gender, however, does have binary markers.
Gender does not have binary markers. That's completely untrue. How did I die just immediately? What the hell?
As much as we try, as much as we change the way that we self-present, chromosomes are not going to change.
Okay, chromosomes have nothing to do with gender.
And that's just a reality.
All right, I'm going to bring up a little point here, because you talked about the binary side of gender. Well, I was born a little both. I believe I've never had my chromosomes checked, but since I fathered 2 children, I'm assuming I have the correct male chromosomes. So I was intersexed, and there's a lot of reasons that happens, none of which are well studied or understood, but a friend of mine in the pediatric trauma world says about 1 in 150 kids come out with some degree of ambiguity in their gender. For me, that appeared as always feeling out of place. And for the first week of my life, I was in the surgical wards at, Naval Hospital in San Diego, getting pieces of me cut off. So, and then they gave me testosterone for the first 11 years of my life. I wish the world were truly sexually binary. It would make it so much easier. But there is a little bit of a smear, and as a trans person, I'm a very conservative trans person. I don't see the huge gender spectrum that a lot of people in the trans community do. Do I feel better having transitioned? Yes, absolutely. Welcome. I used to live in a little shell, very large shell, but now I'm much more open about who I am. Is that the only thing that generally defines a woman? No, I don't think that is the only thing that generally defines a woman.
Right. I think there are a lot of women.
Yeah, so it's important to, I wish I was completely full-time, but I do stream almost every day. When she's talking about these things and these binary markers, like, sex is not binary. Gender is not binary. The only reason why she's saying that gender is binary is that's what European colonialism has basically imposed upon the rest of the world. Holy shit. It's just not the truth. Gender is quite literally a spectrum. Sex is based on a spectrum as well. Chromosomes do not denote your gender, by the way, or your sex. Your gametes have a lot more to do with that as well. But again, what denotes your sex is a collection of sexual characteristics. And neither your chromosomes or gametes are what are used to define those characteristics. What you are defined as... what you are defined by is how you interact with the world around you and how your body interacts with certain biological markers. So, for instance, you can walk around with XY chromosomes and be indistinguishable, biologically indistinguishable from what we consider to be women, right? And, yeah, that's just, yeah. Completely ignoring intersex people. Like, we have different terminology which we use for different sorry, words are a bit hard right now. This is like the final boss that I'm fighting, so I wasn't expecting to get thrown into the fire so soon into this. Ah! I'm terrible. The Lurcher relic is active. Well, then what do I do about that? Ah! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Am I supposed to kill something over by the Lurcher thing? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Just fucking murdered me. What's my sexuality? My sexuality is just like Demi, I guess. Oh, you mean my sex? Well, I mean, like, my sex is female. Yeah. My hormones are that of are female hormones. Like, I have tits. Yeah, I'm a woman. Like, everything that you would use to identify a woman at birth, aside from my junk, is there as female, because that's what sex is. It's a collection of. It's a collection of yeah. But, like, having a penis, again, does not make you a biological woman at the end of the day. It's just one of the things, one of a collection of traits. Oh my gosh, I cannot get out of the way of these fucking explosions. Ah! Like, you look at intersex people, oh gosh. Friggin' explosions. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I can't get close to them anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Far out. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere now. Can whoever's like tanking please stop going back to the DPS area, because that is what's killing me. Ah. You're a masculine person with masculine traits. Yeah. I mean, like, the only time in which your sex or, like, chromosomes matter is when you're talking to your doctor. So, like, there's no other reason that... There's no other thing that you need to... There's no other time in which it's, like, relevant, and that's on... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Why is it attacking me? Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh! Shoulders. What are shoulders? Hold on, what? Where's the monster set? Where's the monster set? Where's my monster set? Hold on a second, what? I didn't even get a set item, what the fuck? You know, not sure? Yeah, it's okay not to know, as long as you're just working towards a goal. What does this transfer got to say?
Maybe on our side of the argument, who will try to maybe invalidate your experiences by saying you can't get...
I mean, like, you're not it's not about invalidating experiences, honey. Like, you are literally just being anti-science. You're just anti-science. That's it. Oh, okay, there's a thing. Sorry, this is gonna be the last part of gameplay that I do before I just like focus on the actual video itself. The reason I'm not actually playing the video right now is that I can't give it the attention it deserves. You got an Insta guide you in certain things. What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Jeez! Some of my equipment is badly damaged and needs repair. Well, why didn't it repair? I've got auto repair. This game. Guide you in what? As cringe, Reddit being cringe. Oh wait, that demisexual is like, oh what the hell? Okay, that was a crazy thing. The gender thing. Hold on, let's wait for this stupid fight to end and then figure shit out, because this is taking way too much of my attention, because it is new. Yeah. What the hell? The hell? Leave me alone, you bitch! Whew. This is tricky. Ah! Dang it. Woohoo! He died. What the hell is that thing?
That's it. The necromantic energies are exhausted. They should be free now.
Ah! Come on. What do I get?
Done as you asked.
Gauntlets.
Of Orin's plans.
I thought I was supposed to get like helm or shoulders. I thought that was the last boss. My gosh. Whew.
Another barrier seal. We need to destroy that crystal so I can dispel it. You'll need to destroy this crystal before I can dispel the barrier seal.
Oh, what the hell? Who's drawing aggro?
Looks like it's drawing its power from beyond the veil. Calorian, can you help?
If I must.
You're perfect for my latest experiment.
Wait, whoa. Oh, what the hell? Wrong potion, damn it! Ah! Why is that potion on? I didn't set it to that. That's fucking dumb. There we go. Am I interested in males? I'm interested in my partners. That's because I'm demi. I'm demisexual. I'm just attracted to my partners. So like, yeah, I don't really have any sexual attraction outside of like the people that I'm dating. Yeah. So anyone that I'm dating, like I'm attracted to people that I'm dating. Woo! Am I single now? No, I'm in a monogamous relationship right now.
Another crystal. Destroy it.
This is very nice. What's attacking me that's like hurting me so much? Oh, that dude is. Whew. That's what happens when you build like nothing but a glass cannon in games, and you have people who don't heal you constantly. I think this is the boss, so Yay, everything up until this point is like...
I can't undo his spell. Not while he's fighting me. You have to be the ones to stop this.
Break you too much?
This is pretty fun, actually. Ah! Who keeps on, like, getting me? Oh, what the hell? I got overrun. Why are the healers just like attacking the dragon and not healing? Is my question. Pardon me. Crystals are the main priority. Okay. I don't know what LA means though. How do I... Oh, hello. Where are the crystals? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm just throwing bricks at him now. I'm basically throwing bricks at him and then like, oh, okay. Oh, come on! I friggin' blocked that! Oh my gosh. Friggin' someone draw aggro! Please? Please? Somebody? Anybody? Anybody res, please. Oh shit. We're dead. Ugh. Oh gosh. Sorry, I kind of derailed the stream with this friggin' shit. The bugs, where are the bugs? Hey, Shangrai, what did you do? Check your whisper, you can thank you later. Alright, I'll check it. As soon as I can. Alright, I'm focusing on these bugs. Where are the bugs? Where are the bugs? Where are the bugs at? It says that they spawn bugs, but wait, someone's dead. Where is the dead one? Where are you dead? Oh, there he. Oh fuck! I was looking for who died, but I couldn't find him. I was rolling on top of him the entire time. Bugs will kill tanks. Alright, so the bugs will kill the tanks. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this! Whoa. Yeah. Where are the bugs? Oh, is that a bug? No, that's not a bug. Oh, there's a bug. Got the bug. Oh, there's a bug. Alright, there's a bug. Where's another bug? Where's the next bug? Where did the bugs spawn from? That's my question. Where's the other bug? Oh, there's one. Wait, come on, use it! Use the friggin' thing. Where are the bugs? Where are the bugs? Oh, there's a bug. Ow! Dang it! Fuck! Ah! This is frustrating. Wait, where's the other dude? Wait, what? Bless your heart. Wait, what? Yeah, there is someone missing. Who is it? Alright, now we're just waiting for people to show up. So I'm gonna... Ooh. Am I ready?
I gave you the chance to run away. That moment has long passed.
Do-do-do, we're just waiting for the guy. Where is the guy? Oh well, I guess. I thought this would be like a short thing. Ah.
Oh, take your time. I'm just considering where to mount you.
Da-da-da-da-da.
If you're worried about harming this magnificent specimen, that should be the least of your concerns.
Alright, well, I'm gonna switch back to what we're doing here while I'm waiting for whoever this person is to get the fuck back there. Yeah, that is a thing.
Give birth or you can't have a period. And while those things may be true, I'm sure there's a lot of other different struggles that you all are going
Yeah, but like she's
through. And yeah, I would truly believe that you probably are highly discriminated against in our society, and it is hard to be you. It is hard to go through the things that you go through and have to deal with some of the responses that you get from people. And you know, it's not a struggle that I would wish on myself at all.
Not a struggle I wish on my worst enemy.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing though, like, if you don't wish on people, why are you trying to make it worse? This is like fake concern bullshit.
Trans women should be allowed to compete in
Oh my gosh, trans women should be allowed to compete in women's sports.
women's sports.
We're so close to finishing this damn thing.
I do think that trans women have every right to compete in women's sports. When
Yeah.
trans women are on hormones, the hormones break their body down. Having gender affirming surgery breaks down the body. And so I think we really need to be educated before we jump to a conclusion that trans women are stronger than cis women.
There is no advantage to being transgender in sports. Full stop, that's the facts. So if you don't think women should be allowed to compete in sports, then you are just you're just transphobic or just ignorant.
In sports. Hi, everybody.
I find it interesting that you assume the people who disagree with you are uneducated, and I will speak out against that.
All right, hold on. All right, we will get back into that, but we are going to try and kill this boss one more time. Well, maybe not one more time. We're just gonna kill this boss, okay. I should probably... Here we go, put that away. Da 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 na 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 na. Ah, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Also, because they created a boss black market. Just the TGO. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, when it comes to trans folk competing in sports, there is literally no reason why they shouldn't. There actually is literally no reason why trans women should not be able to compete in women's sports. Other than you not understanding how biology works, or just being transphobic and hating trans people. Like, those are the two options. You are wrong, or you're hateful. There's no other option there. Full fucking stop. BBL or not. Be back later if not. See you when I see you. Yeah, I'll be here. Hopefully, like, at some point, by then I will have killed the fucking dragon. What is the walls, though? They keep on talking about walls, and I haven't, like, really... Where's the bug? Where's the bug? Where are the bugs? I'm looking for the bug. Can never find it. I guess I'm just gonna, like, attack anyone. Ow! Rude. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. I do like how it's called Fabo-kun. Oh, Fabo-kun. Hello? Alright. There's the bug. Ow! Fuck. Damn it. Oh. Where's the other crystal? Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, that's not a bug. That's the wrong type of bug. Fuck you, are in the black. Asshole. Oh, okay. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Okay. Ah. Yay! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you bitch! You fucking healed the dragon! Asshole! Oh, fuck. What the fuck was that? Just killed me immediately. How? Fucking what the fuck? Is that a stack or something? That was just like an insta-kill. How was I supposed to avoid that? It's alright, guys. You've got this. You've got this. Oh, he's hanging out. He's hanging out at the top there. Ow, asshole. Yeah, do the other guy first. Got this. You've got this. You've got this. Oh my gosh! Instant kill. Absolutely useless. Lol. You've got this, guys. I'm just gonna watch and cheer on. Woo! That seemed pretty easy. Alright, tell me what y'all need for your sets. Yay, I got premium supplies. Alright, give me those. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you. Completed. Casting the bones. I've got the trophies for something. So this one here. Wait a second. Am I... Did I not get a... Am I not supposed to get like a Wait, what? The fuck? I'm supposed to be getting a... I'm supposed to get a set item from completing a veteran dungeon, so I am quite confusion right now. This is the Fang Lair on Veteran. Sets. Kavakun. Wait, what? Fang Lair. Wait, what? I didn't get it? What the fuck? Oh, thank goodness that's over. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break and then I'm going to get back to it. Don't go anywhere or do. Either way, I'll be right back after this short break. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. Can't believe it's almost 10. Holy shit. Shit. And I'm back. Damn. I'm so pissed off with myself for sleeping in today. I guess I'm never gonna finish that fucking video. Or maybe I will. Who knows? We'll do it tomorrow, maybe. Alright. Alright. Who knows? I'll do as much as I can before I have to finish, I guess. So... Andrew Callaghan responded to the allegations finally in a video. Yeah. Again, yeah, let me just play it and we can dissect it a bit from there. It's a 5-minute video, so hopefully it'll only take me 2 hours to go through it.
Alright, I never thought I'd make a video like this, but I think there's an important conversation to be had.
Why is he like you can't hear this because you're not wearing these, but he's recording in surround sound right now. So I can hear every echo of his voice in the room that he's in. What the fuck? Why is he doing it with such high sound quality? Sorry, that's just a thing.
Accountable, honest, and transparent with all of you guys. So I'd like to start by thanking every single person who's came out in the past week to speak about different ways in which my behavior has made them feel uncomfortable or pressured during a sexual situation, and to people who said that I've made advances and had a hard time with rejection. I'm sure this was not easy to do. It's never easy to speak out, and it was hard for me to hear as well, because to be honest with you, up until this point, I didn't even really realize that I had this pattern that had affected multiple people. I'd also like to apologize for my silence. I think that when this stuff first
Wait,
came
hold on a
out,
second.
I was in a state of denial to speak about different ways in which my behavior has made them feel. I think there's an important conversation to be had, and I just want to be fully accountable, honest, and transparent with all of you guys. So I'd like to start by thanking every single person who's came out
thanking them
week, to speak about different ways in which my behavior has made them feel uncomfortable or pressured during a sexual situation, and to people who said that I've made...
So, like, here's the interesting thing about this video. Like, we're going to go through it now, but he doesn't actually apologize at all in this entire video. It's, like, really, really, like, he is reading a very, very well-made script, and it sounds really good. The first time I listened to this, I was just like, oh, okay, this is probably the best one I've heard. Doesn't change shit, but it's the best one I've heard so far. But like listening to it now again, like the language that he's using, notice when he switches. One thing to pay attention to watching the video is notice the times when he switches from thanking the victims for speaking out and then using the language of apology, like the wording of apology and all of that. Like, it's very interesting how quickly it switches between that when it comes to responding to the allegations rather than, and then like, because, you know, thanking people for coming out about the allegations and, you know, how it might affect other people is, hey, done randomly, welcome back, friend of the stream. Yeah, we're watching it. He's come out with something.
Unwanted advances, and had a hard time with rejection.
So he's talking about. So he's referring to the people who've come out about the allegations that he raped them. I'm going to call it rape. Like, again, this is just all my opinions, and these are just allegations, and alleged, like, is the word on this whole thing. I'm just a comedian making jokes. Lol. Don't cancel me. Cancel culture sucks. You know, you can't cancel people over their comedic points. Ha ha ha! Look at how look. Look how much I'm laughing about this. I'm sorry, but coercion is rape. I don't care what people say. If you live in a dogshit country that does not criminalize getting people drunk in order to have sex with them, then that's you know, that's sucks for you to live in such a shitty country with such shitty laws. I guess that's what freedoms you have in your country. Yeah, freedom to go to school and get shot, freedom to get raped, with no way of, you know, with no, like, safe avenue of coming out about that. Anyway, this is not an apology. This is just very, very carefully worded word salad. And I should know. I'm wonderful at doing that.
I'm sure this was not easy to do. It's never easy to speak out, and it was hard for me to hear as well, because, to be honest with you, up until this point, I didn't even really realize that I had this pattern that had affected multiple people. I'd also like to apologize for my silence.
So this is their first apology. He's apologizing for being quiet.
I think that when this stuff first came out, I was in a state of denial and shock.
Yeah, done randomly.
Just riding the high from my movie that just came out, and then within 48 hours, I was...
I'm sorry, but these allegations came out like... these allegations first came out like 4 years ago, so let's not like pretend as though this is the first time people are hearing about it. The only reason people are hearing about it more is because now you've like gotten famous. Like, people already came out about these allegations back at the time. Like, this isn't new. Like, the new thing is more and more people are coming out about it, which is good, which is a good thing. But yeah, don't pretend as though this is the first you've ever heard about it. We know from the first TikTok, the first girl that came out, the first woman who came out about this, what you responded by telling her that she was ruining your life. That was your response to that at the time. So this isn't new. So don't pretend as though it's new. It's not. It's just now you can't fucking get away with it. Also, silence? Apologizing for your silence? Do you call getting your lawyer to put out a statement to TMZ of all fucking places, as if it's some sort of celebrity gossip news, in order to try and smear the victims and create a character assassination a la Amber Heard in order to get people to change their mind about it? Well, that didn't work, and now you're in this position. So you're still being silent because he doesn't address that at all throughout this statement. So there has not been silence. Your team have put out a statement since it's happened. You need to address that. You need to address the attempted character assassination, which is absolute fucking bullshit.
Announced by my closest collaborators, and my name was printed in 40 different news outlets next to the words sexual misconduct, and I just kind of spiraled into a mental health crisis. I'm okay now, but I don't really think this is about me. This is about the people that I've affected, so I just want to express my complete sympathy, respect, and support for anyone who I've done wrong by. And
sympathy, respect, and what was the last one? Sorry?
Really different news outlets next to the words sexual misconduct, and I just kind of spiraled into a mental health crisis. I'm okay now, but I don't really think this is about me. This is about the people that I've affected, so I just want to express my complete sympathy, respect, and support for anyone who I've done
sympathy, respect, and support. Sexual misconduct. Yeah, these are rape allegations. But I don't think in America, like, I've watched a couple of content. I haven't been able to actually watch any American content creators talk about this because, as far as I've gathered from America, either the schooling system doesn't fucking teach anything about how consent works or how rape works, or you actually have a dogshit country where it's legal to rape people. Those are the two things. Like, either adult men in your country don't know what the laws are around rape, or you're able to legally rape someone. Because rape isn't just a legal term. There are legal ramifications for it and ways to convict people of rape, but rape is when you force someone to sleep with you without consent. And even if in the first video she said she consented in the end, that made me so sad to hear, because that was not consent. She thought that she consented. That's not consent. That is coercion. That's not consent. You cannot be coerced into consent. That even if you say yes after saying no 15 times, you still didn't want to have sex. Sex is always, is always informed and enthusiastic. Coercion turns it into rape. These are rape allegations, not sexual misconduct. This isn't sexual harassment. He fucked these women, right? And he coerced them into fucking them. That is rape, allegedly. All of this is alleged, by the way, and just jokes. Ha 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 ha.
And I really want to do better and be fully accountable for everything that I've done. So that being said, I want to make it.
So maybe do you want to apologize instead of saying you giving your full support and sympathy? Fuck you. Nobody wants your fucking sympathy, man. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, that anyone wants sympathy from their fucking rapist? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit.
things clear. I've always taken no for an answer. As far as consent, I've never...
That is a lie. You coerced women into... You didn't take... Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this whole thing started because you didn't take no for a fucking answer and kept on asking. That's not... That's not... Okay.
Overstepped that line.
You did.
But, you know, I think I want to have a...
What he meant to say was that he didn't physically force himself upon these women. But you didn't take no for an answer, Andrew. And you know it. You're a smart man. And you're still in fucking denial about what you did.
Constant important conversation about power dynamics, pressure, and coercion. Because, you know, like I said, I think for a long time, I was behaving in a way that I actually thought was normal. I thought that, you know, going home from the bar alone made you a loser. I thought that persistence was a form of flattery. And I thought that, you know, if at first somebody was reluctant, you know, they're playing hard.
Well, yeah, this is all stuff that we are teaching men. And that's absolutely, you know, important to bring up. So thank you for bringing that up. But from here on out, it's not your fucking place to talk about that shit. Take a line from Bad Empanada. Stay in your fucking lane, dude. You remember the stories of Anonymous doxing a town because the whole local police, courts, and school administration was protecting the abuser for being a football player? Yeah, if that didn't happen, it would be get over it, yeah.
Hard to get. Just try harder. And if you think someone's feeling you, you know, make a physical advance and see if they go with it. And I think that, especially I realize when so many young people, especially young...
I mean, like, let's not forget that these are systemic issues that cause this problem. Like, everything he said is absolutely 100% true now. Yeah, he was taught by society that that was the way to act, and his parents, his schooling system, his friends, his government, his society in general failed him. Yes, but the people that you allegedly raped have suffered more than you ever will. And will suffer more than you ever will. So, yeah.
Men rushed to defend me when this stuff first started coming out, that this type of sex pest behavior is normalized, and a lot of people think this stuff is normal when I don't think that it is. And I think that
it's not sex pest, it's not sexual misconduct, it is rape. It's not someone slapping your ass in the workplace. It is you coerced these women into having sex with them. You fucked these women, and you fucked up their lives. Yeah, that's the truth of the matter. So I wish that he'd be using language which basically actually took accountability for his actions, but he's not right now.
Fully responsible for not having a fluid understanding of consent and what enthusiasm.
You can tell he hasn't learned from those mistakes regarding women. Now, like from I would like to say that like he is saying a lot of fucking true facts, but it's not his job to teach these facts. It is the job of the schooling system and society in general to teach men how to act properly, and also to teach women that it's okay. It's not your fucking fault for being raped. You know? Teach women that it's society's responsibility. It's all of our responsibility to support the fucking victims. There is no benefit to coming out about these things. Like, women don't benefit from coming out with rape allegations. They just don't. There's toxic parts about how we teach masculinity as a society, and the patriarchy hurts us all. The patriarchy hurts us all, men and women. You think that feminists want to dismantle the patriarchy because they hate men? It's just bullshit. No, we don't. As a whole, feminists don't hate men. That's not what feminism is. And I don't give a fuck about which, you know, crazy fucking rad fem you bring up to me, because that's not how consensus works. Those are anecdotes. As a consensus, feminists want to dismantle the patriarchy in order to help everyone. Because the toxic elements of our society do root not just from capitalism, but also unjustified hierarchies. Unjustified hierarchies are what cause these fucking issues to happen. When you give some people the power to coerce other people into doing things for them, when you create those unjust hierarchies, of which patriarchy is one, then you create this problem. And when I'm talking about you, I'm talking about everyone, all of us. All of us participate in this wonderful circus, which is society. And for the most part, it's a beautiful fucking performance that we all take part in. And people are, in general, beautiful people, wonderful people. And it's always incredible, the people I meet and the things that people create and what people do. We need to be able to be better. We need to be better, and this is better. Okay? Compare this to any other allegations that you've heard of in recent years. So compare this to the Amber Heard bullshit. Right? People have not come out in support of Andrew Callaghan at the end of the day. They have not. At the end of the day, people have not supported him from the beginning. Like, the majority of people have been like, whoa, dude, that's fucked up. People don't really want to support him, and that's good. But the fact that Andrew Callaghan and his team immediately went for the character assassination route and is now doing a response without apologizing at all, even though it's wrapped, it's like performative wokeness in a sense. This is the same shit that corporations do in order to sound woke, but not actually do anything. This is empty words at the end of the day. Everything he says in this response is empty. There is no accountability. There is no apology. There's no real attempt to connect with the victims. And also, like, I do want to talk about something after this as well, about where to go forwards, but unjustified hierarchy and class system statism. Yeah, patriarchy is just one of these unjustified hierarchies. We just need to dismantle one by one all of these unjustified hierarchies.
That being said, a lot of the things that have been said online about me are not true. A lot of things are missing.
Like what?
Really important contextual information that I think would
like
change
what?
People's interpretation of a lot of
like
these situations.
What?
But
like what?
I'm not here to invalidate anybody's lived experience.
Oh, okay.
Pressured, you know, that's just what it is. I hope
okay. So what he's doing here is casting doubt upon people's words without actually making any attempt to connect with anything anyone has said on a real level. This is just nothing. This is just him casting doubt on people's words in a very woke manner. You know what I mean? Like, trying to sound like he supports people is just like, yeah, you know, it's the same as saying, I did something wrong, but turning those things around, casting the doubt first, and then moving on to say, you know, it's like, oh, I'm not casting doubt. Listen to how I'm like saying that people's lived experiences are important. Listen to how people like are talking about these things. You know, listen. Like, oh, this is a conversation that needs to be had. Hierarchies can exist without class systems. Yeah. Oh, they're. I mean, that's why I believe, as an anarchist, I believe that there are justified hierarchies. Like voting, democracy is a justified hierarchy. because there will always be a majority rule from a voting system. Like any democracy will need, by necessity, will impose its rule upon the minority. That is an example of a justified hierarchy. But that hierarchy is only justified if you work in protections for the minorities in those cases. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about minority as in black, transgender. I'm talking about literal numerical minorities. So there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different power structures that intersect in these issues. It's very complicated. But yeah, being an anarchist doesn't mean that you don't believe in, that you think that everything should be destroyed. It means that everything needs to be justified using a process of material dialectics and the scientific process. I mean, that's where I sit as a anarchist.
People, and young men in particular, can use my mistakes to learn and move through life with a better understanding of consent. As far as what I have planned, I'm not really sure what comes next. I mean, obviously, you know, reporting is my one true love, and I'm 25 years old, and I have my whole life ahead of me. But I really think that I need...
Isn't this basically him doing the same thing that people say, that judges? Isn't this like almost word for word what the judge in that case of that college kid that raped those chicks like let him off because he's got his whole life ahead of him? Isn't that like literally? You have a channel dedicated to this theory topic? Ooh. Link, definitely link it. Link in chat. Yes.
I need to do some serious work on myself and figure myself out. So I'm going to start therapy sessions pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
Also, not to blame alcohol, but I treat alcohol in general decision to variety.
Who cares?
I want to take, and I hope that this reaches the ears of anyone who's felt affected by me. I'd love to reach out.
Okay, so this just shows me that he doesn't understand anything about what he's talking about. Andrew, your victims don't want to have your voice in their ears. They don't want to ever interact with you in any way. Again, they don't want to be able to hear you talk about these things. They don't want your apology. They don't want your fucking sympathy. They want you to go. They want you to shut the fuck up and not be on their fucking TVs, not be on their fucking devices, not have their friends talk about your show. They don't want you to. They don't want the panic attacks and the trauma that comes with your name being on national news. They don't want this, and I mean, I know I'm I'm basically talking for them, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but like that's what I want as an abuse survivor. Like, I don't want anything to fucking do with my abuser ever again, because that's just going to open up more trauma at the end of the day. You don't understand what you've done to these people. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Lyris. All right, cool.
To you, or you can reach out to me, even just for me to say I'm sorry, and I really apologize, and I appreciate you all.
This is interesting as well, right? This is the only time he says the word sorry when he's asking people to reach out to him privately. You know, again, the biggest problem with this is everything he's saying on the surface. Yes, 100%. You know, reach out, and you know, try and make things whole. Anarchism isn't against organization; it just needs a fully inclusive consensus. Yeah, amazing wolf skeptic, 100%. The funniest thing, those like old school anarchists were even against voting. They abdicated from voting because they thought that was an unjustified hierarchy. Thank fuck that communism and anarchism has grown.
I also want to apologize to my closest collaborators, you know.
So the first direct apology that he makes in this whole video, right, 30 seconds before it ends, is to the people that have, you know, given him money. Right? To people who have provided labor and or money. Right? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, mob rule. Yeah. And it's important to know the past, know history, because people will because people who don't understand anarchism will, their understanding will grow at the same pace of the 100 years of anarchist philosophy. They're going to start from that point, and that's why they're going to misunderstand what anarchism is, because that's just the natural starting point. That's where we started with anarchism, like stupid shit like that.
My friends, my family, and people who will have to wear this stain on their career forever. You guys don't deserve this.
Oh, dude, Andrew, you know what's really cool about this? They don't have to. They don't have to wear that stain on their career. They just have to wash their hands of you and fuck off, and they're fine. So, yeah, you ain't that important. You're not that important, Andrew.
I love you guys. That being said, if you never want to watch Channel 5 again, I understand. I hope you remember the missions of radical empathy and media literacy that we have tried to put into the world through our coverage.
Kind of ironic that he would talk about media literacy while having written out a very, very performative piece in order to respond, because I can't really call this an apology. This is a response. The only apology that he makes is to his the people who have financial investments in his career. I really, really want to double down on that point, because that's really what this apology is. This is an apology to his investors, not an apology to the victims. And it's also he's also tried to cast doubt on some of the allegations in this. It's just like, no, don't even fucking bring that shit up. Don't even bring up that you have mental health difficulties from this, because your mental health difficulties will never be as bad as the people who were victims of your alleged rape. Yeah. I'm tearing apart this response video in a lot of ways, but I do want to say that, like, on a surface level, everything he said is correct. It's just structured in a way that does not legally leave him with any kind of accountability for his actions, for these alleged rapes on people who trusted him.
All right, that's all I want to say.
Yeah. So, where to now, though? Where do we go from this now? Like, at the end, basically, I skipped through it because I skipped through some of it because I don't really give a fuck about like whether alcohol was the cause of his thing, because he goes into how alcohol affected him. He doesn't go into how the fact that he continually got other people drunk in order to have sex with them. Like, that is rape. In Australia, that's considered rape. Like, you know, getting someone drunk in order to sleep with them. And I already hear the incessant typing of neckbeards saying, well, he was drunk as well. Was that rape? If you wanted to have sex with a person and didn't regret it the morning after, then no, you weren't raped if you were drunk. Right? If you were drunk, if you were drunk and would otherwise have not had that sexual experience with a person, then that is rape. It's pretty easy to understand for me, who's grown up in a country, who's had a family, who's taught me what these things mean. King Sargon of Akkad rule was influenced. Wait, are we talking about Sargon of Akkad, or are we talking about, like... Oh no, we are talking about the actual Sargon of Akkad. not that dude. But yeah. The fact that Andrew Callaghan is alluding to the idea that he is going to continue creating content is a problem, and I'll tell you why. As long as his face is seen on television, on the internet, these victims will continue to have to cope with the trauma of the experiences they faced with him. If he cared or wanted to take accountability for any of his actions, then yeah, he should probably just fuck off. And oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, he should just not anymore. Like, it's obvious, like, there are enough victims out there who are struggling with seeing his face everywhere and dealing with the trauma being brought up over and over through post-traumatic stress, that he should step down. If he wants to work in journalism, probably the best thing he can do is work from behind the scenes and not put his face anywhere, not put his name anywhere. Like, that's probably going to be the best, the only feasible way that he can work in journalism again and not damage more people's lives, or continue to damage the lives of the people that he allegedly raped. Like, am I wrong? Yeah. But on that very, very depressing note, that is all the time I have time. That is all the time I have for today. I'm gonna try and wake up on time tomorrow. In any case, I hope that you take care of yourself, and you take care of someone else. And yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. I'll see if I can. I might take a break tomorrow. Maybe just play some video games. Maybe I can. I was thinking of doing. I really want to get in contact with one of my old Clin Psych friends, so we can play. So that I can talk to them. Yeah, absolutely. So I can. So if anyone knows any Clin Psychs who wouldn't mind jumping on a stream, I wouldn't mind talking to them about loot boxes while looking at Fortnite as a video game, and just discussing the implications of the ways that these companies try to predate on kids. Clin Psych? Oh, clinical psychologist. So basically Jordan Peterson, or like people who have a PhD in psychology. Jordan Peterson is one of the most famous ones, but I went to uni with a bunch of people doing their thesis and stuff like that, and most Clin Psychs are really, really fucking awesome people. So sucks that Jordan and basically if you talk to any Clin Psych and mention Jordan Peterson, that you're just going to get a sigh and rolling of eyes and a desire to not anymore. All right, but yes, that is it. Bye for now. Love you all. Mwah.